Why women started making their hair, the untold story behind hair. Have you ever stopped to think, why do women do their hair? Is it just about looking good? Or is there a deeper story behind every braid, bun, or twist? The truth is, hair is one of the oldest forms of self-expression. Long before fashion shows, beauty salons, or TikTok trends, women used their hair to show who they were, their culture, their strength, their identity. Today, we're going to tell that powerful story. Thousands of years ago, before electricity, before mirrors, women were already styling their hair. Archaeologists found 30,000-year-old statues of women with carefully braided patterns. Why? Because hair was a silent language. It spoke of a woman's age, tribe, health, or even her role in society. Even without tools, early women twisted, braided, and decorated their hair using bones, beads, and clay. Hair was more than beauty. It was art. It was identity. Now let's travel to Africa, the birthplace of hairstyling. In many African cultures, hair is a symbol of history and pride. Mothers braid their daughters' hair not just to make it neat, but to pass down traditions. Each braid tells a story, your tribe, your age, if you're married, even if you're mourning. Take the Himba women of Namibia, their red ochre dreadlocks change with every stage of life. Or the Fulani women of West Africa, who wear long plaits decorated with coins and beads that honor their ancestors. Or the Yoruba, where hair is often seen as spiritual, connecting the head to the soul. Even during slavery, African women used hair to resist. Some even braided escape maps into their hair or hid seeds for survival in the New World. Hair has always been a crown of culture in Africa. In ancient Egypt, hair was all about status and beauty. Royal women wore long, thick wigs made of human hair or plant fiber. They decorated them with gold, turquoise, and jewels. Cleopatra, one of the most famous queens in history, was known for her signature braided hairstyle and her use of honey, oils, and combs made of ivory. Egyptian children shaved their heads, leaving only one braid called the sidelock of youth, until they became adults. Wigs also helped protect against the heat, but they were mostly for style and class. To wear a beautiful wig in Egypt meant you were powerful. Across Asia, hair also carries deep meaning. In ancient China, a girl's hair was never cut. At her coming-of-age ceremony, her hair was tied into a top knot with a special pin, showing she was ready for marriage. In Japan, geishas and brides wore elaborate styles called shimada, decorated with golden combs and pins called kenzashi. These weren't just for beauty, they showed respect, class, and discipline. In India, women massaged their hair with coconut oil passed down from grandmothers. Hair here is tied to strength and purity. Long, well-kept hair is seen as a sign of good health and inner peace. In Asia, hair is tied to tradition, from birth to marriage and even death. In Europe, hair has gone through many changes. In ancient Rome, rich women dyed their hair blonde using flowers and ashes. Hairstyles showed wealth, the more curls, the richer you were. In the Middle Ages, Christian women covered their hair with veils or tightly braided it for modesty. Loose hair was only for unmarried girls. Then came the queens. Queen Elizabeth I wore fiery red wigs to look powerful and unforgettable. Marie Antoinette of France took it to another level, stacking her hair up 3 feet high, decorated with feathers, ships, and even mini bird cages. Hair wasn't just style, it was a fashion statement, a way to say, look at me. I matter. In the 1900s, women took control of their hair like never before. In the 1920s, women chopped off their long locks and wore short bobs to rebel against old rules. It was called the flapper era, bold, fearless, and free. In the 60s and 70s, the afro became a symbol of black pride and resistance during the civil rights movement. Today, women dye, cut, curl, braid, and shave their hair in every way possible. Hair is no longer about fitting in, it's about standing out. Natural hair movements have brought back the beauty of locks, curls, and coils. Social media trends have made space for creativity, from neon colors to lace wigs. Hair is now freedom. So, why did women start making their hair? Because hair is powerful. It tells stories, of culture, of love, of survival, of pride. From Africa to Asia, from queens to little girls, every twist, braid, bun, and buzz cut says something. Hair isn't just on our heads, it's in our history. So the next time you style your hair, remember, you're not just fixing it. You're carrying centuries of strength on your crown.